Good morning and welcome to This Week with Pastor Dino. I'm Dino and I'm so glad that you are here with us today at First Presbyterian Church of Bradenton, where we are cultivating hearts for Jesus from the heart of downtown. Now, this is a big week coming up. If you happen to catch the special edition of the morning show on Friday, or if you've gotten any of the emails sent home, or if the letter somehow has arrived at your house already, you know that we are getting ready to open up for in-person worship on August 23rd. And we're going to have two services, the 9 o'clock informal service in the fellowship hall and the 11 o'clock sanctuary service that is traditional. So we hope that you can join us, but if you are not there yet, you can stream either of those services online. So you can stay in the comfort of your own home and enjoy the service that you typically attend. So we're really excited about that. That's really the biggest news going on around here. Let's frame what's been going on for the last 5-6 months in terms of our hope in Jesus. Because we've had a lot going on with construction and with the COVID stuff going on. We've had a lot of transition here at First Pres. But I'm reminded by the words of Isaiah 40:31. Those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and will not be faint. See, I think this time has been an opportunity for all of us to renew some things, our faith, renew our strength, renew our vision of what the church is and ought to be, what our service to this community is. I know internally the session had been working for some time on reshaping some of our core values and trying to line up our mission and vision so that we can serve this community effectively with the gospel. But here we are going through this challenging time, and we're reminded by Isaiah that those whose hope is in the Lord, we are renewed. We are made new once again. And I think as we join together coming up on Sunday the 23rd, we should be able to feel some of that renewal palpitating through our congregation and through our worship. And I hope that you are ready to feel that for yourself and being a part of corporately what's going on here at the church. So it's an exciting week, and let us just put our hope in the Lord for all of it to go smoothly. Thanks be to God. Now, construction has been going on quite a bit this week, so let's take you there and show you what's been going on. The upstairs area that leads into the youth area has been recarpeted this week, and it looks fantastic with a carpet that matches the sanctuary. The Welcome Center and the other parts of the building are getting their finishing touches and getting ready to be opened. The courtyard is still being worked on. That's an ongoing process, and eventually it will be all paved, and that's going to be awesome. And the huge news this week, now this isn't even part of the construction project per se, but Larry and some folks from the church have worked really hard this week to make some adjustments to the fellowship hall that are going to help the band sound better and the whole overall sound in there sound better. And we're going to get some new screens put up in there, and it's going to be fantastic. So we have that to look forward to, expecting that by Sunday we should have, if not all of it done, most of that done. Ultimately, what we're looking for is to get the building ready enough that we've got our CO, which is a certificate of occupancy that allows us to have everyone in the new areas of the building. Now, the sanctuary fellowship hall are not affected by the CO, so we can still do worship. But what we're hoping to be able to do on Sunday is get you to be able to see the whole building and start getting adjusted to that flow. So yeah, a lot going on at the church, and this week we've got a couple of things we want to highlight. On Wednesday night at 7 o'clock, Larry and I are going to do another round of Q&A, so send your questions in to dino@firstpressbradenton.com, and in the subject write Q&A, and Larry and I will pick some of those out and answer them as we can. Sunday, of course, we're opening for worship at 9 and 11, and there are going to be quite a few things you need to keep in mind as you make it to worship on Sunday. So here are the guidelines to keep you all safe. First off, we're going to make sure you all park in our First Pres parking lot and not in the Baptist church lot. They have been very gracious to let us do so. Park in the new First Pres lot, walk across the street, and you'll come in at the brand new Welcome Center. We will be taking everybody's temperature before they enter the building, and anybody who does have a fever will kindly be asked to go worship from home online. Masks will be mandatory for everyone who comes into the church, and everyone must keep them on the whole time, even during singing and responsive prayers. We will be using every third pew for seating to maximize social distancing, and families and couples will be able to sit together in designated areas. There will be no physical contact, nor will we distribute bulletins, and the offering will be taken at special marked donation boxes at the entrance. Communion is something we have not figured out yet, so we'll offer that once we have a good handle on the two services. And we will clean the spaces to be used for worship and all the building access to the best of our ability to keep you safe. Please do not come to worship if you have a fever or any symptoms of any sickness at all. That means if you've got the sniffles from the allergies, you've got a cold, you just stay home, because we'd prefer you stay well and keep everyone well. If you have recently been in contact with someone who has been exposed to coronavirus, please stay home. And if you have any hesitation whatsoever about coming to live worship and being around others in an enclosed space, please stay home. Folks, as we prepare to gather in person for worship, whether or not you're going to stay home and watch it streaming or be here, let's all remember to put our hope in the Lord. He is the only one who renews us. Being at church doesn't renew our strength. Being around people doesn't renew our strength. Hearing a sermon live or singing a hymn does not renew our strength. We put our hope in the Lord, and that is how our strength is renewed. That's how we keep fighting the good fight for the gospel. And that's what we're going to do here. We're going to keep cultivating hearts for Jesus from the heart of downtown. And truly, I believe it's a new day for First Presbyterian Church. So until next week, we look forward to seeing you soon. Have a good one. We'll catch you next time.